What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video we're talking about two Sega Genesis games that I feel like are worth their inflated cost. Now I know this is subjective. A dollar means something different to everybody out there, so if you don't want to pay for these carts, you can always just fire up an emulator, get the ROM, and play them that way. But based on the gameplay and my personal opinion, I feel like these two Sega Genesis games are worth their crazy asking price. So yeah, I'm going to try to include a little bit of gameplay for both of these games. I'll also try to include like the most recent sold listing on eBay so you guys can see what these games are currently going for. I'm not really entirely sure off the top of my head, but I do think both of these games are going for over $100. So in this series, I think I've done 3 videos on the NES, but I've always wanted to branch out onto other systems. So since I love the Sega Genesis, I figured that this was a good place to start. But stay tuned because I'm going to talk about more systems in the future and their expensive video games. So yeah, like I said, I really like the gameplay of both of these games. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And without further ado, let's get this started. So the first game that we wanted to talk about is Alicia Dragoon on the Sega Genesis. And I want to start out by saying this is in no way like major reviews of these games. It's just my quick first thoughts of these, and then we'll carry on to the next game. But this game is fantastic. It's always good to see a female hero from this day and age. You didn't really get a lot of that back in the early to mid 90s. But Alicia Dragoon is a very, very fun side-scrolling 2D, I would call it action platformer adventure game. The mechanics in this game are great. You have basically like a auto-firing weapon that goes in multi-directions, and it basically locks on the enemies. You can also get animal companions throughout this game that have their own specific attacks and different things like that. So yeah, the mechanics in this game are absolutely fun. If you like side-scrolling action games, this is definitely one you want to check out. And like I said, if you don't want to buy the cart, fire up an emulator and play it. But the graphics are great in this game. I think it's one of the better looking Sega Genesis games out there. Sound is really, really good. I like the atmosphere. I like the, where it takes place, everything like that. But I'm a big fan of side-scrolling action games, so Alicia Dragoon is a no-brainer for me personally. I have this complete in box. And like I said, with the firing mechanics and the different kind of animal companions that you can have, this game offers a lot of variety and a lot of fun. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this game's going for over $100. I'll put something in the video to show you. But this is definitely one that you should check out, even if you just play it through an emulator. But yeah, first game I wanted to talk about was Alicia Dragoon on the Sega Genesis. Alright, so next up, a game that's near and dear to my heart, a series that's near and dear to my heart. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist on Sega Genesis. So I was a little bit shocked. This game has shot up a lot in price here recently. When I bought this game, it wasn't overly expensive. I think I paid like $50 for this. Now, unfortunately, with this game, I just have the actual, the plastic case and the game. I don't have a manual. But even in this condition with just the item in the box, I know this game's going for over $100. So yeah, a little bit of history of this. This came out around the same time as Turtles in Time came out on the Super Nintendo, but Turtles in Time was exclusive to the Super Nintendo, so this was the Turtles introduction and to the Sega Genesis. So this plays a lot like Turtles in Time, even looks very similar. Some people actually think this game is better than Turtles in Time. I wouldn't necessarily go that far, but it definitely is on equal footing in my opinion. The basic principle of this game is that Shredder steals the Hyperstone and basically shrinks New York City down, and the Turtles are out to ruin his plans. But if you like side-scrolling beat-em-up games, this is definitely a good game and something that you should check out. And like I said, the graphics look good, sound is good. Plays a lot like Turtles in Time and the NES Teenage Mutant Turtles beat-em-up, so if you like that, this is definitely one you want to check out. If you don't want to pay over $100 for it like this, fire up an emulator and play it. I strongly suggest it. it definitely holds its own, and it's at least on par with Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo, so definitely give this one a look. Yeah, love this game, love this series. I'm a big Turtles fan in general. I've got a lot of action figures, got comic books, different things like that. So when there's a Turtles game out there, I definitely want to pick it up. But yeah, guys, so that pretty much does it for this video. Nice and short, but we wanted to talk about Alicia Dragoon and Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist. So these are the first two Genesis games I want to talk about in this series of videos. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these games. Have you played them? Do you like them? Do you think they're worth their price? I would love to have a little conversation with you guys about these video games in the comments. Or are you just perfectly fine playing these on the emulator? I completely understand that as well. I'm just a physical game collector, so I definitely wanted these in my collection. But guys, probably going to do it for this video, but first I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit, but for now, guys, probably going to go open up some more boxes, maybe play these video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.